Hey, I'm on the south end of this property. This is going to be part of about 400 acres that you can buy that has a lot, about a almost 2-acre lot with water and electricity available that you can put a camp on if you want to, or a travel trailer, whatever you want to do. And it's right across the road. I mean, throw a golf ball, 30 yards, and you can throw it in the 10-acre stocked lake for bass fishing. But this is the about 400 odd acres. That the survey will determine the exact number of acres that you can get. This is the very south end, and I'm on what the coolest part of the whole track, in my opinion. This is just a long, narrow food plot. It's almost a half a mile from tip to tip, and width is probably 15 yards in spots, 25, 30 yards in other spots, and it's really regular shape.
This is where I'm standing right in that video. It's this long, slender food plot. It runs almost the west side of this quarter section down here. It actually goes about right there, almost completely to the east side. So it's almost half a mile wide through here. This is what I call butterfly cutouts. This is where the timber was cut a number of years ago, completely clear cut, just to create just a thicket. And it creates just good habitat for deer. So that is a cool piece. You can see a trail running through there. There's a perimeter trail all the way around that. All of these are you can't see all the trails on this aerial map that are on this property. This is the 396 odd acres that we're discussing right now. This is the access road to it from Highway 4. There's the lot that you can put a camp on. Here is the 10.8 acre stocked lake, and then the access road goes all the way down to your track. The 10-acre lake will be owned in common by this camp, your camp, this camp, and this camp, and everybody owns their own camp area, and then everybody owns their own land. But the 10.8 acre lake is the only place that's owned in division or in common with the 3 other owners, and everybody kind of shares the upkeep on that and shares the biologist costs, things like that. But then you take care of your own place, do whatever you want on your place.
Bow hunter's paradise. I mean, you could set up lock-ons all down through here, plant certain pieces of it, have different stands for different winds, and not only this food plot, but there are a number of other small food plots all over this track, as well as some box stands, some old tripods, things like that. So it's ready to go with just a little bit of work. The property, again, I'm facing straight north that way. It's all going to be bottomland hardwoods like you're seeing a little bit in the background here. There's a few little 4 to 5 acre, I call them bow tie cutouts.
All of these dots right here, little clearings, are going to be small food plots. Are scattered all throughout it. You can't even see them all on this track with the aerial. So there's 3 of these bow tie cutouts on this piece. There's a number of food plots and trails that run all through the track. So anyway, wanted you to see that.
Where years ago the piece of it was clear cut. There's a few of those on here as well that add a lot of dense brush, for habitat. And you need that because these big hardwoods are canopying out a lot of this, and those little cutout patches of briar thickets are great for deer, as you know. So anyway, there's not going to be any duck hunting on this piece right here, unless you find a spot or two with you can kill some woodies, and there are some of those. I'm just not calling it a duck track at all. 100% deer hunting. I'm looking straight east. Probably just almost a half a mile there is the boundary for the Buckhorn WMA, and which is about 11,000 acres of state managed wildlife habitat. So this is as good as it gets for killing deer hunting place in Tensas Parish. So anyway, there'll be some other little clips throughout this video, some drone aerial, some other pictures where you can get a good feel for the place and come take a look at it. It's going to be on our website at RecLand.net, and this will be 400 something acres, Tensas Parish in Louisiana, on RecLand.net. Come take a look.